Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and welcome back to Pokemon Red Badgeless. I know last episode was the finale, but this is going to be a little special episode. So, in the last episode, we got 151 Pokedex with no badges, but there's one thing we really didn't do. We never got to see any sort of credits. Well, at our current state in the game, we're kind of stuck on Cinnabar Island, so there's nothing really to do here. So I'm actually going to delete my save file and start over from the beginning. By the way, to get to the clear save data menu, you just have to hold up, select, and B on the title screen, and it will bring that up. I actually had to look up how to do it because I was unsure, but anyway. We're going to change our text speed to fast and start a new game here. Now, up until this point, everything we've done in the run, every glitch is a very stable glitch. Now, even stuff like missing no and M and the item duplication, it's very stable in that we can know exactly what's going to happen when we use it. Like, we know, for example, that encountering M or missing no will increase our 6th item quantity by 128. But starting now, we're doing some things that we're kind of unsure what will happen. And this is one of them. Basically turning the game off while saving. I just reset my GameCube. So you could probably soft reset, but the problem is my GameCube controller is kind of weird and sometimes doesn't register holding in like all 4 buttons, so my timing would be a little off. But anyway, we turned the game off while saving. And actually, with that very specific timing, right after the now saving pops up, nothing happens. As you can see, we had our save file there. So we're going to delete it again, because what we're actually trying to do, you can't have a previous save file, so you actually have to delete it. Because if you save at the wrong time, it'll just load your previous save file up instead of giving you what we're looking for. So here we go, going to start the game again. And I forgot to set my text speed here, so we're going kinda slower than normal. I'm just naming myself Red and my rival Blue because I don't think it matters, and it's faster to just go to Red and Blue than to type in any default name, like a one-character name like you would normally use if you're just trying to do something fast. But anyway, we're going to try to turn the game off while saving here again. Now the timing for this is very precise. Here we actually turned it off slightly early. The timing is sometime between when you press the A button and between when the now saving box pops up. But that's actually a pretty wide window. The window for actually getting what we're looking for is like literally 1 frame. And if you turn the game off too early, before the now saving box pops up, you'll get the file data is destroyed, which is a very nice error message to have. Of course, we don't lose anything useful because we're literally 2 seconds through the game. So I actually had to try this about 30 times to get the desired effect. Actually, it took me about 15 or 20 on the first try, and I did it, but it was a little slow because it was the first time I'd ever done it, so I tried to do it a little faster. And then I actually got it twice in a row, but the difficult part, there's one kind of luck factor in it, and I got bad luck. So, anyway, the desired effect we're looking for, you want to turn the game off at just the exact time. And it's very precise, you gotta get the hang of it. See, that hardly looked any different than the time when I turned it off too early. But when you turn it off at that very precise moment, you should have save data still. If you have save data, it either means you turned it off too late, or you turned it off at just the right moment. But the way to know that you have the correct effect, well, you'll know pretty instantly when you boot up your game, so let's just watch. Wait a minute, how are we taking poison damage if we don't have any Pokemon? This is kinda weird. Let's go into our Pokemon. Wait a minute. We can move stuff. We can move nothing around. How about our items? Oh crap. we're scrolling through nothing, and now we have all kinds of glitch stuff. We have Master Balls, but we have Great Balls, but there are none of them, and now we have this random glitch item, and we're gonna toss a bunch of them. Hey, let's go back into our Pokemon and change some more random stuff. And now, all of a sudden, we're in the Hall of Fame room. And that did not take very long. So, the Hall of Fame and our total in-game time, this doesn't count Professor Oak's talk, is 0 hours and 0 minutes. No matter what you do in the game, it is impossible to beat this time. So, I am now one of the many world record holders of Pokemon Red version. Okay, so exactly what went on there, because that was really fast, and I doubt anyone could have kept up with that. You will get a corrupted Pokemon screen when you turn the game off at the exact moment while saving. So we actually have, I think it's 255 Pokemon, but they're all nothing, and they're all glitches. So, if you can switch the second Pokemon with the 10th one, note that only the first 9 show on screen. You actually move your cursor one below the bottom of the screen. If you swap those two, it corrupts your item pack and gives you all kinds of glitched items. And then, if you also swap the 11th with the 9th, which is the second swap I did, it increases your text speed to the absolute maximum, which makes all messages appear instantly. Now that we have corrupted items, we can scroll all the way down until we get into all this glitchy stuff. The first glitchy item you'll see is glitch blocks and a period J or something. You're going to swap that with the one above it. And then you're going to go down and find the first Master Ball 0, and the item below it is going to be a random item. As long as it's not a key item, you can swap it down 5 places with the second Master Ball 0, toss 68 of them. Note that if it's a key item, you're stuck and you can't toss it. But when you toss 68 of them, it changes the warp point of the door in your house to the Pokemon League Hall of Fame. But you actually have to go back into your Pokemon and swap the 10th back with the second, because there's a message that pops up that makes it kind of impossible. You'll have 152 Pokemon seen, 152 caught, and Red version does not know how to handle that error, and it just kind of freezes. So you have to swap them back to change your data. But wait, we have 3 badges I saw on that screen. So let's see what happens at the start of the game, because we're in the Hall of Fame. We have a full team of 255 glitch Pokemon, but we haven't got our starter yet. So let's go visit Professor Oak into his lab. Now, at the very beginning, I named my rival Blue. Well, now his name is 99999 Gary. Yeah, everything gets corrupted really bad in this. But another interesting thing, we have 255 Pokemon. But because that first one, and most of the ones below it, are called, in this game, Charizard M, which is the identifier for 255. It's called Q in yellow. It hides everything below it, so the game thinks we have room for this Charmander. But we actually don't get it, because it would go to the bottom of our Pokemon list. But we don't have a Pokemon list. Maybe it goes to our PC, but there's no way to check that, because, well, you can't leave this room until you finish the battle with 99999 Gary. And this battle's pretty interesting, because we have Pokemon, but the Pokemon are kind of strange, to say the least. So Gary has his normal level 5 Squirtle, but we have 9999999999999999999 Poison 99 Glitch Block 9999, and the 3 just changed to a 2 when we took damage. But we were poisoned, and now we're asleep, so we're asleep and poisoned, and every time we take damage, our name changes. Notice our health is also overflowing into hexadecimal F. The number 2 just changed to a number 1. And now we have a female symbol in our name, so stuff's changing all over the place. We just have to wait to wake up. We finally woke up. Now our name's short enough to appear, but our moves are all TM55, with 63 PP out of 0 and random glitchy types with a bunch of 9s. But choosing TM55 does absolutely nothing, so how about we switch to something else? How about the bottom Pokemon in our list? Oh, another Charizard, but this one's burned, and yeah, when Squirtle tried to attack us, it crashed the game, so very unstable things can happen when you're dealing with Pokemon that are glitches. So, I hope you enjoyed this kind of bonus episode of glitches in Pokemon Red version. So this has been Deacon082, and I will see you guys in my next series.